Oh Lord, so this is where the rest of the tasks come in. Why do you look so much older than Professor McGonagall, even though you're her younger brother? See, Autumn would go over there and hang out with the student to make him not feel lonely. Rowan just walks right past. At least someone looks happy. There are quite a few students here. I do too! Well, I guess we do kind of know what the story is. I wonder where he could be. Is he one of the people here in the courtyard? Perhaps a person who is twice my height? Could you quite possibly be Malcolm McGonagall? Why do you have such large eyes for your face? Your mouth is so oddly shaped. I'm sorry. No. Well, you're already here. Not that you're here, she wouldn't send you away. Why didn't you tell her it'd make you happy to see her? But I'm still standing. I don't know how there can be love when there's physics stress. It's like you're a hobo. Is that a dig at Presbyterians? You know, you're sort of dressed like a criminal mastermind, too. Well, then it sure as heck shouldn't be chess. Perhaps, hear me out, there could be a area where to progress, you have to play on a giant chessboard and defeat the opponent to make it through. Well, that actually sounds pretty cool. And if you get taken by the enemy pieces, they actually whack you in the head and knock you out. What? Yeah, I think it'd be great. No, that's insane. What is wrong with you? Who would do that? Well, all of us who saw it, which was 4 professors and me. Well, one of them is a future professor. Then we shouldn't do chess, sir. Only the truly desperate ones. I prefer games that I can play, which means they have to be extremely simple. So simple a 5-year-old could play them. Though I did complete Hogwarts Legacy on normal difficulty, not story mode. I definitely started on story mode. I didn't increase it until I started getting more comfortable with the fighting mechanics. Rowan is definitely a fan of Wizard's Chess, 100%. It should be easy. That's where her office is. You know, you really look like a criminal mastermind. You've got the hair swoop, the tweed suit. Yes, ma'am. They've been shockingly generous this time around. This is a lot more than I've ever managed to complete before. Oh good, I've needed some courage. I'm always the person you need. Wouldn't that be Talbot's job? To deliver the mail? No, to check on the owls. I bet he'd deliver your mail for you. You know, as reliable as a friggin' owl can be. I might even have to trek to the nearest Muggle town and have the post office do it. They're not super reliable either, but at least they're more reliable than birds. What do they look like? They're just sitting there. They're just sitting there bobbing their heads in unison. I mean, if they're all native to this area, then they shouldn't be too cold. I mean, we're just sitting here in our robes. We don't even have a scarf on. Do they look sick? Do they seem scared? I don't know. Well, if you seem they look worried, then let's say they look scared. Maybe it's because the lights are out in here. Do we have some owl hunters out? I don't think anyone hunts owls. There's not a lot of good meat on them. Unless, I suppose, someone has a mouse farm and the owls are coming in and eating their mice, so they gotta kill the owls to protect their mice. Which are frequently broken, or at least bypassed. I think you're pretty scary, Penny. You better just leave. Like a demiguise? Autumn's not here to do it, so I will. Should you maybe inform an adult, too? Someone whose job it is? Cool. Well, I mean, it looks like you've gotten it taken care of, pretty much. Oh. If they sold those in real life, they could make some money. What about me? Who the heck would want to study during Christmas break? Are you insane, Miss Gunna? Well, I mean, I would. Okay, other than you. A Ravenclaw? Okay, shut up. Now get to wrapping these presents. Okay. And here, we can't get kids to go to the library. Actually, the library nearest me is closed on weekends. They're friggin' closed on weekends. Seriously, the weekend. That's the best time for kids to go to the library. I mean, some can probably go after school, but that's when they have a lot of after school activities and stuff, like tutoring or sports. And I work during the week, so it'd be nice if I could go on a weekend when I'm off. Ah, they got a whole potions book? Well, of course. I like books. That's so cute that she went out on a shopping spree getting candy and toys. Exactly enough boxes. Aww. Just imagine her going into a toy store and getting a bunch of stuffies. Ah, so my gift isn't here. Well, she doesn't enjoy anything, so don't take it personally. That's kind of sad that they're so superficial, that all their joy comes from gifts. I mean, when there's no deeper meaning to Christmas, that's all that it's worth. It's a pointless series of arbitrary gift exchange and random chemical reactions within the brain. What if someone else wants the lion toy? And a couple extras, too. You know, these are probably the only gifts Barnaby has ever gotten. That's really sad. Oh, you mean it's much easier when Professor McGonagall has already wrapped all the boxes and you're just putting the gifts in the boxes. Actually, not even. She... restricted section. Not even. Professor McGonagall's putting them all in the boxes, and then you just move the boxes over to the completed pile. Did they put out a please donate gifts to the poor children who cannot go home for Christmas? No, you should make sure ravens go to Ravenclaws. What are you talking about? I'm not. I'd love one. I wasn't gonna, but then I got some extra energy from the chocolate frog cards thing, so I decided to. I spoke too soon, I see. All owned. I don't know what to do with myself now. Way to be subtle, Rowan. I really don't know, Professor. I really don't know. Yes, but that was a long time ago, Professor. I haven't done it in forever. Oh, thank you. This is how I enjoy holiday breaks, Professor. Well, really? Yes. Does this surprise you? The only other thing I was going to do was go and study my notes. Oh, really? Cool. What does this do? Okay. Okay. In 3 hours. What? Yeah. I don't know, something about that sudden look over to the chessboard. Not that I would know anything about that. Evil mastermind's voice reverberating throughout the classroom. Wow, where did he come from? Aww. I'm so glad they animated that. Well, it's pretty easy to travel over here. Well, I was gonna say no, but actually, yes, 100%, absolutely, incredibly. But in my defense, Professor Dumbledore roped me into it, and how am I going to say no to him? Well, that wasn't the intention. I'm sorry I've lost your trust. I suggest we settle this with a game of wizard's chess. Oh, yes, we shall. Well, I guess we got what we wanted to happen anyway. You want to take this outside? I mean, to the board? Is this normal? Oh, yeah, don't worry. This is how we always interact with one another. Okay, phew. Rowan would probably go for Professor McGonagall. Wait, I still get courage points for that? Which is hilarious considering risky, unproven tactics basically make up the entirety of the main plot line, which Rowan has been participating in. I hope they are well as I slaughter you at wizard's chess. She probably did. Sorry guys, I wasn't paying attention. I'm trying to crochet a darn capybara. I'm getting down, we start at the nose and go outward, so I'm getting down to where the front legs are, so it's getting pretty complex. Would they have changed the, would it be Malcolm if I had said it would be him? Or would she always be the winner? And if I had picked Malcolm, I'd be like, oh man, I miscalculated. You never visit, you never call. Why do you do this to me? Just how did you all manage to organize this without me finding out? I have no idea, Professor. We should be asking you that. Listen, don't throw me under the bus. Or hippogriff, I guess. Wizards. See, I wanted a giant wizard's chessboard where you play as one of the pieces, and then if you get taken, the wizard's chess pieces actually knock you out and fling you off the board. And I said that's insane. Actually, Malcolm, that gives me an idea. Well, now she's totally into it. Excellent. There are a lot of students staying here over the Christmas holiday. Do your families not love you? Well, I know your family doesn't love you. He's gonna win. Oh, hey, man. You exist. Oh, Professor Flitwick is playing. And I don't know any of these other people. Watch out, there's probably a bunch of squirrels in that oak tree. At least we know she can support some surprises. See, I was suggesting a Monopoly tournament, but apparently they were worried about that causing more discord than anything. But I was ahead the entire time. Wow. 8 hours, but it's only 3 stars. They're being abnormally generous on this one. It makes me happy. Me too, bro. Me too. Or it probably should be me either. You aren't playing? Oh, heck no. I'm just gonna follow you around. I would always do that for Autumn, but she's dead now, so you're the next best thing. I thought this would happen. Oh, no. I'm not playing someone else now, I'm just... Oh, I am playing someone else now! Oh, she doesn't look as excited now. Is it a harder game? Even though we haven't even moved a single piece yet. Oh, maybe the animation got messed up because I left the room. But they've been playing together, and you just said she's been winning handily. Let me friggin' beat her. It would not make sense for Marilla to beat Rowan. Oh, good. Of course I did. I'm Rowan Kana. Well, if you're gonna lose, might as well lose to Murphy. Even playing 3 rounds of chess is a very respectable record, if you ask me. Oh, yay! The camera was panning towards Marilla for a moment, and I was like, are you kidding me? That makes sense. Yay, I'm glad he got to show up again, even though he didn't really talk. You always think I'm brilliant. Well, yeah. Rowan had some character development here. Before, she would always go cautious and strategic. But even McGonagall advising her that a bold move can sometimes turn defeat into victory caused her to give a risk a try. Oh, bye. Nice. You guys never do this sort of thing for Harry Potter. I mean, it wasn't that bad. So if it hadn't been to help you spend time with your brother on the holiday, you would still have been unhappy. Yes. Oh. Oh, I got this. Don't worry. I've been to every other common room anyway. You what? Nothing. Yeah, highly unusual. Never happens. I've never seen another house common room ever. Don't worry, I'll come down the chimney. What? Yeah! This could work. I like this idea. I bet Marilla's gonna be up. In which case, can I hex her? Just to stupefy. Just knock her unconscious. Tell her that Father Christmas doesn't like bad little girls who stay up to try and spy on him, so he just knocks him out for a little bit. Wait, so if this is going to be delivering the gifts, what is this going to be?